Recent comments from Fed policymakers have been predominantly dovish, suggesting that the US regulator has a credible reason to halt its tightening cycle amid rising yields of the US Treasuries. Naturally, the demand for the dollar has decreased against this backdrop. However, market sentiment may shift today following the release of the latest FOMC meeting. Probably the minutes may hint at another rate hike before the year end. Let's discuss what other important events may influence traders' sentiment this week. On Thursday, the pound traders will get a chance to speculate. The UK is set to release a batch of statistical data reflecting the state of the economic activity for August. The industrial sector is forecast to stay in negative territory. Yet, thanks to a robust services sector, UK GDP may show some expansion. After a drop of 0.5% in July, the UK economy might register an uptick of 0.2% in August. Economic news from the UK has not been too positive lately. Therefore, this minor rise may provide short-term support to the British pound. On the other hand, the pound sterling may benefit from a weakening in the US dollar. Ahead of the US inflation release, traders are likely to open short positions on the US dollar. Consumer prices for September will most likely show a slowdown, convincing the FOMC that there is no need to raise rates further to curb inflation. And this is a clear signal to sell the dollar. China will also report inflation figures this week. In the case of the Chinese economy, near zero inflation can be a worrisome sign. The fact is that in China, prices have been growing at a very slow pace of just 0.1% year-on-year, indicating an overall sluggish economic activity. This, in turn, poses a threat to global economic growth. If so, risk aversion will increase, and the Australian dollar will suffer the most, being the main barometer of risk sentiment in the Asia-Pacific region. The Australian dollar may experience pressure from China's report on a trade balance, which is expected to show a contraction in exports and imports. The Aussie will be in focus of sellers as it's very sensitive to the news from China, the biggest importer of commodities from Australia. The week will wrap up with a report on consumer expectations from the University of Michigan. For your reference, consumer consumption is the key driver in the American economy. That's why the average consumer confidence regarding the future state of the US economy may limit the dollar's upside potential. We will monitor the market reaction to the above-mentioned reports. Subscribe to our channel and follow changes in market sentiment with us. Any comments, questions and offers are welcomed. We wish you profitable trading and see you soon.